What's the good word this fine Sunday evening? This is Steve from Altcoin Buzz, and I've got a topic for you today that you guys have asked us for quite often. It's not about coins. This time we're actually going to be talking about some of our favorite exchanges, or in this case, some of Steve's favorite exchanges. Now, I don't have any fancy nicknames that I go by. I just respond usually to Steve or Steven. Pretty basic like that. Just your average dude, but taking a look at this week has been kicking us, right? So if you guys are looking for some things to do in a down market, strategies, maybe some self-help, things like that, check out my other video. I'll link to it at the end here. And that way you guys can look at things that you can do in a down market. And one of those things that you can do, since you're probably not going to be moving money around, selling and taking profits, is that you can actually spend this time to diligently study and wait for the markets to rebound. That's one of the topics covered in my video. So analyze the markets, taking a look at coins in detail. And one of the things you can do while you're taking a look at those coins in detail is find out what markets they're on. So we're going to make a little bit of an effort to stick towards the top 10 or 20 coins for the most part, but not exclusively, because there's a lot of good opportunity to buy some of the tokens that are on the bottom few hundred. So it's not always a safe bet. But you guys have asked for a video on Raiblocks. Before I feel comfortable making a video on that, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. And I think that I'm still finding it hard to make a case for a strong recommendation of it, although I have to commend it for having hit $2.9 billion and not being listed on any significant exchanges. So if you want to find out what kind of exchanges any of these coins are on, if you're on CoinMarketCap, it's one of our favorite coins. Oh, nice. Market went up $1 billion while I was waiting to click. It's just going to go up and down, guys. That's going to become the norm. It's going to ratchet up, ratchet down, but we're going to keep gaining traction. So on CoinMarketCap, you can take a look on the Markets tab, and when we do that, we're going to find out what type of markets this coin is on. So, KuCoin's actually not a bad exchange, so maybe that can explain some of Raiblocks. I'm not sure when that got added on there, but BitGrail's not one I use. Some people like to use Mercatox. I know some other people on the team do. I don't make accounts on a lot of exchanges. I'm on like 6 or 7. I think I'm on 7, but for the ones that I'm going to recommend to you guys in this particular video, I want to try to include a referral link for you guys. If you haven't signed up for them, you may as well sign up through a referral link. There's usually something in it for you, something in it for me as a bonus for doing so. It'd be really cool if we kind of scratched each other's backs. So you may as well check it out. And same thing with Coinbase. If you're just getting into videos for the first time, you're trying to figure out what the heck exchanges are and where you can pick up some Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and stuff like that to get started and take it into the markets. Coinbase is my strong recommendation there. So let's go back to the cryptocurrencies. Just kind of keep your eye out, guys. There's not really a whole lot exciting going on for the most part in the upper 100 altcoins, but there still might be something worth celebrating. If you're on Walton right there, maybe it's time to go out and do some donuts in the Maserati.
Safety first.
Freaking love donuts, man. All right, so first up, Coinbase. You got to go get yourself some coins. Let's go ahead and drop this one right here. And Coinbase is a place you can purchase in and out of cryptocurrencies, the main ones. So you've got Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Litecoin, and that's it on here. And good old Cash. That's the other one. So you can check out the market conditions. There's going to be a 7-day forecast here on the CoinMarketCap is down with a chance of down, followed by down, and a 10% humidity. All right, so it's down, but this is buying opportunities for the patient. If you're not patient, then only put your money in when we're on a run, I guess. So, try to keep the sarcasm to a minimum. Apologize, guys. Try to be more factual to you. So there's Coinbase. You guys can check it out. It's coinbase.com. Real easy to get to. I will make this a referral link in the description of the video, as well as pin a comment to the top. So that way you guys have a direct link that can get you some free Bitcoin if you decide to purchase some and sign up for the first time. Get you some, get me some. Let's be bros, be a part of the altcoin army. So that was Coinbase. Shazam. All right. Now, one of the other places you're going to want to get yourself onto And you got to be patient sometimes getting onto these exchanges. If you've heard the stories lately, sometimes they are and sometimes they aren't accepting new customers. A lot of them have been claiming infrastructure repair or infrastructure updates to allow for the mass herds that are coming. So I have a strong belief that some of the stagnation that's here in the cryptocurrency market overall, other than some FUD and things like that, are probably caused by the fact that there's so much difficulty with people getting signed up for the new exchanges. I don't think a lot of the veterans that are already in the market have a significant amount of fiat currency of which they can continue to invest for that cash injection that would be necessary to grow the market capital. I think that we're going to strongly have to rely on new injection, just like the new injection we saw from late November all the way through the first week or so of January. We're going to have to continue to rely on that as a means of significant cash injection that's going to create a larger market cap opportunity for the rest of us. So one of my favorite exchanges, let's go here, is Bittrex. So if you guys want to check that out, it's bittrex.com. If you guys are uncertain on where to sign up for these, be aware that some of these exchanges have clone sites out there that are potentially trying to rip you off. They could be trying to hide the URL and make themselves look like one of the more reputable exchanges. So sometimes it's a lot easier if you come in here and actually link directly to these from CoinMarketCap, because at least you're going to be able to get to a reputable URL. So you can click there, go to Bittrex. You just have to dig a little bit on CoinMarketCap, and it's going to take you to a place where you can create an account. Now keep in mind, Bittrex is one of those places that has been known recently to hold off on allowing new customers to join, but to me, they're one of the better exchanges out there. You can go here into the markets and then take a look. They've got different markets. So if you're bringing in your Bitcoin from Coinbase or wherever else, they've got certain coins that are traded on the Coinbase market, meaning that you can take your Coinbase and buy those coins. You can also take those coins and buy Bitcoin, inversely. Then they have an Ethereum market where you could do the same thing. There's different coins on each of these markets. Sometimes there's the same and sometimes they have a different selection. So just be aware of that, because you might want to be trying to get from coin A all the way to Bitcoin, but find out that on Bittrex you can only trade it to Ethereum. So what you have to do is trade coin A to Ethereum and then Ethereum to Bitcoin to get Bitcoin, if that's your end goal. And then you get hit with those fees on there. So that's it. They got USDT, which is a great place, a good safe haven. That's something you can also learn from that things to do in a down market video that I had made earlier this week. Just something there to help you guys out with a little bit of a defensive tactic, if you will. So you've got that. You can click here into a market. So let's go ahead into like USDT. Take a look at the NEO market. And here's where you can see pretty much like by the half hour, whether the price had gone up, it'll show green. Whether it's gone down, you'll see red. And if you ever hear the terms red candle and green candle, it's because like a red candle is when these things look like they're really tall, and a green candle is when they're really tall as well. So they kind of appear like candles. Now you guys know. But you can take a look in the overall, in terms of trading for USDT. Oh, this is Ethereum. Yeah, no kidding. Ethereum's had a good run. Like yesterday, it pretty much went to an all-time high. For like a split second. Was it not even? Oh, let's see. Yeah, it was right up there. I only really know because I was actually ended up cashing a tiny bit out. So I basically was waiting for some coin to move, and when it went to what ended up being the all-time high, I didn't see it happening. I was just happy it was going up. Moved some over to Coinbase, took some out. It's all good. So here's Bittrex, one of my favorites. Although there's a lot of coins you can't trade on here, there's a lot of really good high market cap or low market cap coins you can't seem to quite get on Bittrex. And then when the coins do hit an exchange like Bittrex, that's when people are taking that risk that some of these junk coins that are way undervalued might get listed on one of these types of exchanges. Like we have our friends at Colex, that's COLX, that have applied to get listed on Cryptopia and a lot of other exchanges that should help increase the amount of cash and the amount of trading volume that goes in there to raise the market capital. So up next is a very, very popular one called Binance. So Binance is an exchange that also has difficulties from time to time in allowing new members to sign up, so just keep that in mind. I'll drop a referral link to this in there because they do have a referral program. Let's go ahead and take a look at it, of which it pays to join. I'll get a link. I'll give that to you guys so you can sign up. We're going to invite you guys, and then I get 20% of the commission in real time. But that's not 20% of your trading volume. That is 20% of the of their fees. Now, Binance is also one of those interesting exchanges that has its own exchange coin. They have a Binance coin that you'll find on CoinMarketCap. So if we come in here and we find that, what the purpose of this is not only so that the exchange can make money, but if you're looking at having a reduced exchange fee during your trades, so let's go back to exchange, take a look at basic, and then you can come in and grab a coin. So let's get some Cardano with our BTC. You can come in here and trade it, and then there should be an option to be able to get lower exchange fees. I don't personally use Binance a whole lot just because a lot of the coins that I trade on there, I also trade on Bittrex. But they have different market displays, the ups and downs. You just kind of have to learn to read those candlesticks, the line charts, things like that differently. Depending on how you absorb data, some people have a different preference for the coin exchanges that they choose to use. So there are some that I could say are better than others. These ones by all means are not that bad. There are some really plague-like ones that people have had difficulty. People have been asking like all week, oh, what's going on with Coins Market? Are my coins stolen? Are they legit? They're supposedly doing infrastructure, but they're not posting updates. And I got to tell you, that sucks, guys. I think they came back up yesterday, but I'm not a part of their team. I don't keep up to date. I don't use Coins Market, but it always does get really hairy when your coins are locked in. And I feel bad for you guys. And the teams that do that should really, strongly communicate with their fan base to make sure that nobody's going to start accusing them or bad-mouthing them, because it's not a bad thing to experience technical difficulties to do necessary upgrades. I mean, sure, it's an inconvenience, but when people are fearing that they could potentially be running off with your money, which may or may not be the case, then that's just horrible. So Binance is a good one. I'm going to get that referral link so that way you guys can sign up. May as well kick some back to us at no extra cost to you. And if you want to get into their coin, do we take a look at their coin here on this? So it seems to me that lately the exchange coins have been seeing a significant boom in value, which is great. I mean, they usually pay a dividend or something similar like that back to the coin holders, and then you get to earn some of these coins for the referrals, and then you also get it. But it's not like BitConnect. Good Lord. If you have questions about BitConnect, because I've been asked questions about it, and I will not recommend that platform to anybody, but one of the most informative and telling things that you could ever watch regarding that fancy BitConnect platform, I highly encourage you to go to Doug Polk's Doug Polk Crypto. Go to his channel and watch his video on BitConnect, where he talks about other YouTubers that basically have just made a mint off you guys, millions of dollars. Some of them only hundreds of thousands of dollars. They're not all big players, but some of them have made millions of dollars off of you guys. And some of it's their fault, some of it's not. Some of them I think genuinely might just be, in state of euphoria about it. They're making money off of it, but there has to be something going on there. There's a lot of evidence saying that, BitConnect could potentially be a scam. It really just seems like an odd one, given that they printed out so many minted so many of the coins for themselves early on. They have the biggest stake, and they're basically just paying people out of what their stake generates from proof of stake. So really odd, taking in your Bitcoin and cashing out coins that they're just creating out of their own. So, but these coins are pretty strong. These exchange coins, I'm not making a strong suggestion that you go in and buy them. It's just an observation that they seem to have a lot of value. So, or a lot of growing value as of late. Now, KuCoin, this is KuCoin, so you guys can get here at KuCoin.com or just link to it from Coins Market Cap. And then I'm actually starting to like KuCoin. Now, KuCoin on the homepage looks an awful lot like Binance, and they have a coin of their own. They might have changed the colors, but you're not fooling me with the way that this site's built and merchandised. One of the strangest things I've seen on these exchanges, like Binance, for example, is there's like they're giving away, not a Ferrari, they're giving away a Lamborghini for Monaco. If that ain't hype, I tell you what, dude, whoever won this 2018 Lamborghini Huracan, holy Moses, they had until the 14th to email. So if you're part of those, you better get your behind on picking up your freaking Lambo, right? So there's like contests going on to encourage trading. So we'll get off Binance because KuCoin's got them too. And some of them are cash prizes. I don't know what to make of it because unless it's a coin that you're really already just looking to trade on, would you really just jump on a coin because of some Porsche or Lambo? So here it's talking about trading RPX. You can win a Porsche 911. Guys, this is all hype. You know, like I said, unless you're already going to invest in the coin overall, this is really no different than the casinos flashing the live jackpot at you, telling you it's $380,000 for this $1 slot machine that you really have to put $25 in for a max bet to even be eligible to get that. But top 51. So during this period, top trader can get the Porsche 911 Carrera 3.0 Turbo. Others will get the corresponding RPX based on the ranking. So for those rankings, you get free RPX. Now, if you have a question, you're like, what the heck is RPX? Well, let's go take a look because I've never traded it, but it's Red Pulse. I would bet that they started this campaign right around the time that the trading volume picked up because it's just awfully odd. I've never looked into that coin before. I do, however, think I would want a Porsche 911 Carrera 3.0 T. Hopefully nobody smoked in it. I'm assuming it's new. But if you are looking to throw some coins my way, not coins, cars my way, because, you know, I know Elon Musk is probably a big fan of Altcoin Buzz. Elon, I've heard you had trouble selling those Model X. I will take one with the white interior, you know, and the dual drive. Just PM me and I'll send you my address and you can have the car drive itself over here, which would be pretty badass. So, much appreciated, dude. Thanks, Elon. But KuCoin's got some cool exchanges, and it's mostly an Ethereum platform, so you could pick up things like that Snovio you guys have been bugging me about, Dentcoin, XRB, which is Ryblox, however you guys are pronouncing that one. I've liked using this because there's so much trading volume on here, it seems like, that oftentimes some of the coins I would be trading on other exchanges sometimes trade here for higher values. So when I've wanted to kind of maneuver my coins around and do some arbitrage with the markets, and if you want to check out, I did a video on arbitrage like 2 weeks ago on how it's a tactic that you can use on trading to make sure you get a little bit more money. So there was a coin that I was trading that I wanted to get some Ethereum, and the Ethereum price on the exchange that I was on, I think I was on Bittrex, it was trading for like $1.34 on that exchange. And then I took over my balance, and it was trading for like $1.48 over on KuCoin. So I moved it to KuCoin, cashed it into Ethereum at a higher rate, and basically made myself some arbitrary profit, which is why they call it arbitrage. You're arbitrarily doing something by analyzing coin's market cap on the markets tab to find out what market to move your coins to, or what markets to purchase your coins from. For, on the purchasing side, obviously for the lower value, on the selling side for the higher value. So definitely check that out. I'll give you guys a quick peek at that tactic. When you've got this coin that you want to purchase, check it out. You can see that there's a slight difference in trading volume here. So from Huobi to KuCoin, there's about a 2.1 cent difference. If you were purchasing this in significant volume, you'd want to purchase it on Huobi. And then if you were looking to sell it, you would sell it on KuCoin. There are allegedly some people who end up doing this in large volumes that would go to Huobi, for example, purchase as much as they could at that exact price before they drove the price up. And oftentimes you can tell because of the selling prices. And then move it over to KuCoin and so on and so forth. Just kind of basically shuffling things around to make money in an arbitrary way. So I'll drop a referral link to KuCoin. Maybe they'll give us all some type of badass car or something like that for it. That would be like the day. I'm not making promises. I think it's all hype, man. Well, hype or marketing. I mean, it's all the same thing. Hype. Marketing is hype, right? So here's Cryptopia. I do say some harsh things about it sometimes, but it's not that bad of an exchange. They've got some markets on here. You can go from Bitcoin, USDT, NZDT, Litecoin, and apparently it's called Doggy Coin. So my mistake, I was calling it Dogecoin, but it does look like they've got the Doggy Coin market frozen. There's no trading volume taking place currently. So if you were to go in and try to purchase something like DOT, they'd see that they are closing the dog coin market, which is such a Doggy Coin market, which is such a shame because Doggy Coin, in my video from last night where I talked about how it's not apparently not a useless coin, may have some uses after all, is great for making some trading pairs on some really low market cap or crap coins that allow you to make sure you're not overpaying by purchasing them with Satoshis. Especially when a coin is worth way less than a Satoshi. If you buy it with Bitcoin, you're going to be rounding yourself up to Satoshi per coin because they charge you on a per coin price basis, not giving you the bulk discount and breaking the change for you guys. So Cryptopia, you can really just trade Bitcoin. You can trade USDT, which is Tether. You can trade the New Zealand dollar Tether, their version of it, because I believe that Cryptopia is based out of New Zealand. And oh, did they shut off the Litecoin market too? What? Oh, wow! No wonder, man. Starting to continue to earn their nickname, Craptopia. But anyhow, that's one that I still like, and the reason I like it is that sometimes some coins get on here that don't make it to Bittrex, don't make it to Binance, don't make it to KuCoin, because those are a little bit of a higher tier. Cryptopia is about as low ball as I would suggest you go. Don't go to Trade Satoshi because it's not secure. Like every time I go back to like these other exchanges, I have to log in. I've got to put in PIN numbers. I've got to put in Google two-factor authentication. And on Trade Satoshi, I've even set up Google two-factor authentication. And still, I go to tradesatoshi.com and the dang thing automatically logs me in. I can get into my wallet and execute exchanges. It's just like a horrible joke. And it crashes every time it gets any significant volume, which means like anytime somebody's trading more than a couple dollars. But that hopefully answers your guys' questions on what kind of exchanges do I like to trade, and I will drop links to those down below. There'll be referral links for the most part, if I can find one for each one. That way you can scratch my back and maybe in the same time scratch yours. I think that Coinbase, if you haven't picked up an account there, is doing $10 to me and $10 to you. You have to make like a minimum purchase of like $100 of Bitcoin, so it's perfect if you're getting into cryptocurrency trading for the first time. And if you do, I recommend that you kind of hold on to it and watch the market and get a sense of like how you jump in to do double dutch on some jump ropes. Check us out on Twitter at altcoinbuzzio, on Instagram at altcoinbuzz, and subscribe to us here on YouTube and hit the bell for notifications so that way you can get alerts when we drop new videos just like this.